working full-time at Kellogg's. I was avidly fishing around, doing tournaments with my dad. Pretty much just work, sleep, fish. That's pretty much my whole life. That's all I did. And then came a day that I was on the little app called Bumble.
I felt more secure on that app because a guy can like you, but he can't message you until you message him. I was in a place in Fremont, was down, not feeling myself, just wanting company. So when I found Scott on Bumble, I think his first picture was him and his cat. I could tell he was fit, I could tell he loved the outdoors, and I could tell he loved animals because he did have the picture of his cat on there.
I love animals to death. Like, I wanted to be a vet tech, which is what she was. I just couldn't do all the gory stuff.
I thought, nope, no way in heck he's gonna match with me.
And then my life changed.
He matched with me, I messaged him right away. I told him to come over to my place at, I believe, 7 o'clock. He showed up at 6:30. He's like, I'm here. I'm like, okay, gotta finish getting ready. But once we got to Olive Garden, it was great. We ate, and then he's like, okay, now we're gonna go line dancing. I'm like, I thought you said you never danced before.
Never been line dancing in my life.
Okay, we'll go to line dance.
We went during senior night. So we were the youngest people there by probably 30, 40 years.
Scott had a horrible time trying to figure out how to dance.
And then we got paired with different people at the beginning. So I was paired with, I think she was like 60-year-old, old cowgirl and stuff, and about tripped her like 5 times. And Courtney, she at least can dance, so she was going swinging away with the other guy pretty easy, and I was just tripping over this poor old lady.
It took him multiple tries to figure it out.
Imagine my embarrassment on that one.
But he finally figured it out, and he actually did pretty good towards the end, just keeping the conversation up, making me feel comfortable, always reassuring me, hey, I want to do what you want to do. Tell me if you want to do this or not. If you're uncomfortable, we can leave.
Learned how to line dance a little bit, and then we called it an early night. I started seeing each other regularly, and then as she'll say, our first like boyfriend-girlfriend date is I took her to the CWS because she loves sports. First year that we dated, I took her down to Florida Keys.
We were probably dating only 4 months when he asked me to go to the Florida Keys with him. At first I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, I hope this lasts long enough.
So we went down there for her first time really out of the state.
But once we got to the house in Key Largo and seeing the ocean for the first time, I went right in. We
went to multiple sea mammal marine shows.
And then he's like, okay, we're gonna get ready to start shark fishing. I'm like, shark fishing off the dock? I reeled in my first shark, and it was a pretty decent sized nurse shark. It was definitely exciting to see that. Definitely caught a couple other sharks there. Accidentally caught a stingray on accident. And I'm like, Scott, I don't want a Steve Irwin moment where you get hurt.
She grew to love my passion of fishing, which was pretty darn amazing. And then she developed her own obsession and love with bow fishing.
When he showed me bow fishing for the first time, and I shot that bow for the first time, I'm like, I need a bow of my own. And that night we went and got a bow of my own, and I've been bow fishing ever since. And I will ask Scott to go bow fishing. And he's like, I never thought I would meet a girl that would be like, hey, let's go fishing. Four days after my birthday, he's like, I want to take you to the zoo for your birthday because that's our favorite place to go.
I mean, we're better to go than propose in a rainforest without actually going to a rainforest. So I had my buddy Ben and his fiance, Courtnie, coincidentally same name, help me out. So what I ended up doing was making a special blanket for her that they were going to display instead of, because you can't really decorate the zoo, so I brought the decorations with us. I'm
like, make sure you tell them to come a half hour earlier, otherwise we're going to be waiting in the parking lot for them for an hour.
Leading up to it, I had my friend show up 2 hours early.
Scott said Ben and Courtnie are actually already in the light jungle. I'm like, since when are they before us? They are always late. They are never on time. So I'm like, what is going on here?
She thought it was really suspicious that they were there before we were there, so that was interesting. So we made it way through the rainforest.
At first, when we were walking into the light jungle, I'm looking at his pocket, like, nope, that's just his phone. I don't know what's going on here, so I didn't think anything of it. And he's like, okay, now we just need to find Ben and Courtnie, so keep an eye out for them.
And she saw them before they were ready, and she chased them down, and I was running after her.
I could hear Scott saying, Courtnie, you need to come back and see this. And I was not listening to him. I'm like, you told me we gotta find Ben and Courtney. I'm gonna find them.
And it ended up being pretty funny, so they just ended up displaying the blanket.
It had a couple pictures of us on there, and then I finally read the wording, will you marry me? And then I turn around and he's on one knee.
And mumbled through my well-practiced speech, and couldn't hear very much over the rainfall.
I see people trying to come up the pathway, and I'm like, oh man, this is kind of embarrassing. People are trying to come up here.
So I didn't consider that.
Of course I said yes, and he's like, the ring may be a little too small, so you may not be able to fit it on your finger. I jammed it on there. I'm like, it is going on. I want this on my finger so bad.
And then we spent the rest of the day going through the zoo. She loved her ring, and then we went off to another passion of hers, which is dirt racing.
It was exciting. I never thought I would get to this point in my life. I've had so many bad relationships before him, and I thought, nope, I'm just destined to be single for the rest of my life.
The things I appreciate most about her is her passion, and that's not just towards her what she loves, it's who she loves. She, don't matter who it is, if she cares for you, she'll go above and beyond every which way. I'm excited to see her in her dress. I am extremely excited. She was very nervous going out to get it.
Never thought I would feel so confident in a dress in my life, and I felt so confident when I put that dress on my body.
From what I understand, it was an instant glow up according to her mom, so I'm extremely excited to see her. And she's, like I said, she's not one for attention, but I'm very excited for her to finally be the focal point of everybody's attention.
I'm excited to see Scott in his monkey suit. He hates wearing suits. He feels so claustrophobic in them. I just want to thank everybody who traveled out of town to come join our wedding day. Scott and I greatly much appreciate it.
And a big shout out to the wedding party. Each and every one of you guys had a key moment in our relationship, and that is why we're so excited to have you part of this special moment, and we cannot extend enough gratitude towards each and every one of you.
We want to make sure you guys are enjoying the day as much as we do, and we love you all so very much, and we do greatly appreciate you guys coming and enjoying our special day with us, and I hope you enjoy the party.
Everyone that we love and everybody that we care about, I'm very happy that you guys are here to celebrate this moment with us, so let's get down to boogie. Courtnie, I cannot express the amount that I love you for your passion and obsession with me, joining me through my fishing adventures, being there by my side, even during the rough times, even though as a man I feel like I have to show strong and hold the family, but having you as a rock to lean on has meant so much to me that I never knew that I'd have something like that. And every single day I love you more and more, and I cannot express the amount of love and affection that I have for you.
And you have been the biggest rock in my life. You came to me at the most hardest time of my life with my depression and anxiety. You were very aware of all my issues, and you were like, I'm taking a step in and I don't care what you are. I am so hard on myself, and you are always bringing me up. I'm sorry, I always say, no, you are my rock, my heart, my soul, and I greatly appreciate everything you have done for me. From buying the house, from helping me buy a new car, from helping me get another Boston that I've always wanted. And I appreciate that you fell in love with the breed as much as I do. I'm happy to have enjoyed the fishing with you as well. It is my passion as well as yours. And I can't wait to continue our adventure together and go from there.
Always and forever.
Always and forever.